What's good, Homer Squad? It's your boy Homer Ziggy. We back here with another reaction for y'all, and today we got REN Money Game Part 3 official music video. Now, I haven't seen part 1s and 2, so if this video does well and y'all requested more, I'll probably go to if he did the part 1 and 2 and such. But like I said, we here with part 3, and I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little minute since I've reacted to, because I know he's probably dropped. Well, it depends on how REN drops, because I don't know if he drops like weekly, bi-weekly, tri-weekly, or one time a month or so. But then again, it does seem like he drops every 2 weeks and all. But regardless, it's been a little minute since I've reacted to him, so we about to check this out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials up there. We on the road to 2K. And without further ado, let's get in the video. See what we got. This is him playing the piano. This gotta be him. And the fact that you're playing it blindfold, well, I know damn well it's not really blindfold, because let's be honest, if it's really blindfolded, he's playing, if it is REN or so playing this, right? If it's really blindfolded, then he shouldn't be able to see, then somebody should be able to probably guide him and such in the background, because there's no way in hell that a real person, because I know damn well those are probably see-through. Because there's no way on God's green earth can you be able to not only see the keys, but know which ones to play in order to get in tune and such. No way. Yeah, I'm debunking this shit. I don't care. Because there's no way in hell that somebody who can actually play it can actually see. I don't care if you think I'm stretching it. It is what it is. But let's get into this. Samuel and REN video, okay? See what I mean? You know. Who's this? Guessing that's REN. Right? Has to be REN. And yep, there you go. Man got them vocals on him, okay?
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to
Now don't kill me when I say this, but I've never seen him, well, in a way, throughout his entire songs that I've been reacting to. From the certain songs I've been reacting to, it does give it like a little storytelling vibe, so I would expect him to do a storytelling vibe.
Nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine.
If you hold on, let me drop this quality down because it's going a little choppy, but hold up. In a way, this is like a storytelling of how somebody can set their son up for, like, you know, it sounds like it's success, but sometimes in certain situations like this, it's like and let's be honest, there are parents like this who are like, who literally from their kid is like 1 year old, like he said, he's literally telling him in his ear that, son, well, at this point, right, son, that it's time that you learn how to be a man and such. Like, at 1 year old, you're telling your son that. Your son don't even know how to talk yet, much less learn how to be a son and shit.
To wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it.
Hold up, so now we're taking a dark turn. We took a dark turn now. It went from being about success and such, but then it's gonna slowly but surely is going into gaining power. Cause let's be honest, once some people get like that success and such, there's always gonna be something like a little devil somewhere and such. Like, you always hear this saying where, I don't know if y'all can see it from my perspective, but like from my camera's perspective, where how it go, like a devil on your right, like a angel on your right, the devil on your left, or somewhere, or vice versa. Either way, there's always gonna be that little devilish conscience in your mind, and even if you didn't think of it, somebody planted in your ear saying about how, yeah, you got a little bit success, aka I guess that could be his dad and such, where he's saying, yeah, you got a little bit success and all, but it's not enough. What do you mean? That to me, that's already success in itself. That I'm already that I'm financially secured. I got a business and it's going great, but you're gonna tell me say that's not enough? So sometimes watch out for those certain things, because if anyhow that were the case,
Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the popo inside of his pocket. 35, he gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
We at 40 now? We're at 40, right? It has to be. Because he started up 39. This video is crazy. But it really just shows you how most people go on in life. We at now 40.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck for money and fame. Call the music.
Hey, Ren is really taking a... And the fact that Ren is doing this all by him, well, it did say Ren and Samuel, but the fact is, even though this is what it means to be a real artist and such, cause let's face it, you can be a rapper, but if you're not making music that is like artistry, like in a way like really captures of how certain things in life affects people, can you really call yourself a good Can you really call yourself a good musician if you're not really? Because let's face it, 9 times out of 10 with certain music industry today, with certain music today and such, especially in the videos, you always gonna see the club ones or the gangster ones, which is cool and all to a certain point, but sometimes, especially if you have good taste in music and such, if you really want to listen to music that has like artistry and such, stuff like this you need to like really develop more. And I'm 23 and I'm 23, but even I know that I would need to separate the lit music from the introspective music. I like to, if I'm at a point where I want to like enjoy myself, get lit, don't worry about the consequences, live in the moment where I'm at right now, where I'm having fun, then I'm gonna listen to the lit music. But if I'm not there and I want to hear music that really thinks and such, like really gives you like an introspective of certain people's lives and such, no matter what it is, no matter if it's a dark and gruesome topic, because let's face it, a lot of times in the music industry, they don't want you saying nothing like that. Because they're going to either expose you or try to cancel you and such. Or don't even try to give you that certain recognition and such. So, I want you to do that. Because that way, it just shows you that, nigga, just because you have this riches and fame and such, that don't mean you're better than everybody else. Because in an instant, all of your riches and fame could be gone just like that.
on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment, this is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention, politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas, did I mention? Border's an invention, law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
He talking. What's the solution?
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consume till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Better not try to.
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
He was going. Shit, I thought it was going. Woo! Good thing I didn't hear it, cause goddamn it, I would have been scared shitless. Damn. Ren really said, "F it, I'm gonna give you a story like none other." Yeesh. But hey, that just goes to show you with Ren, he gonna give. There's certain times when it comes to an artist, they're gonna give. You want them to give you a shock value, and boy, oh boy, did he almost. Well, not to say he didn't almost, but he nearly gave me a shock factor when. But nah, Ren was talking in that one. Boy, did he. Because like you said, this is real life. There are most people who are like. There are people who are going through what that story was and such, what he was talking about. Trust me. Sometimes, or not even sometimes, most of the times, you gotta realize the money and the fame, it ain't all that. Because it's good to have a little success here and there. Don't get me wrong, right? Everybody always wants to strive for success. But at the same time, this is why I always believe in this. Because people always want to tell me about how you gotta look at the positive and such. I'm not to saying I don't. Right? Because I always live by my motto, stay positive and keep the vibes up. And that's a good message I always live by, right? But at the same time, I don't want to always be so positive where I would think that nothing could ever go wrong. Nah, because that not be the case. There's always going to be certain situations in your life that's going to go wrong. And it's not that you want it to go wrong. You just know certain things that happens in life, there's either going to be people involved that makes it go wrong, or something that you did gonna make it go wrong. But either way, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. And if you made it to the end, comment down below shock factor. Because trust me, like I said, that almost gave me a shock if he ever pulled that trigger. But either way, it's been your boy Homo Ziggy signing out. Check out my other reactions right here. We're on the road to 2K, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stay positive and keep the vibes up. Thank God he didn't pull that trigger. There go.